The Trump administration is at it again. They want to sell out and sell off America's public lands to make their rich friends richer. They never cease to amaze, in the worst ways. They really want to sell off your parks and your national forests, the lands your great-grandparents explored, and the lands you and your families have hiked, camped, and fished on to the highest corporate bidder to create something called a sovereign wealth fund. We'll get back to that later. But first, imagine Bears Ears National Monument being turned into the next Vegas with rows and rows of luxury hotels, or the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge being drilled by big oil. Sounds outrageous, right? Well, that's exactly what's at stake. Under the Trump administration, the value of these lands will be measured by how much money corporations can squeeze out of them, not by their history, their beauty, or the role they play in our communities. They don't care about the jobs and the livelihoods tied to these lands. Instead, they're pushing to finance a sovereign wealth fund, remember that? Oh, not yet. To act as a giant government investment account that they can use to gamble on risky ventures like crypto or stocks. Ugh. A massive, underregulated slush fund built on the sale of your national heritage. And here's the kicker. Creating a sovereign wealth fund isn't inherently a bad idea. In fact, if done right, it could be really great. It would provide long-term stability for states, counties, and rural communities. Doing it the right way means creating an energy-based sovereign wealth fund up front that gets repaid through fossil fuel revenue without selling off to public lands. This would provide stable, permanent funding for schools, sheriff's departments, libraries, parks, and emergency services without auctioning off our country's natural wonders. Push back, speak up, speak out, and don't let them keep stealing from you. And tell them to keep their hands off our land.